Hey guys, Val Smith here from OneUpListBuilder.com. It's a real honor and treat to be able to present for every single one of you tonight. I'm absolutely stoked. You know, somebody asked me today, what do I do for a living? And I said, I don't do anything for a living. What I do for a living is I sit in a Facebook group and just welcome people on board each and every single day, this incredible project that we're working on. And I really believe what I'm going to share with you tonight is the godsend of this industry. I don't think anyone in history has ever pulled it off the way we've done it here. And when I say that, I'm talking about the philosophy, the methodology, the protocol, and what it is we're doing here. This is really a bold statement out there on the internet. So let me tell you a little bit about the legendary OneUpListBuilder.com. This is exciting. This is something that every marketer out there on the internet, anyone that aspires to make money, this is absolutely a no-brainer. There's absolutely no scientific logic why a human being would say no when they have the opportunity to see what we're doing here. Once again, just a real philanthropic approach to this industry. Let me share with you what's going on. So what we have out there in the world are millions and millions of people, scratching their heads. They all have computers. They all have cell phones. They have laptops, tablets, whatever it is. And so what happens with a lot of these people in all these countries, not just here in North America, but all over the world, is people are looking for ways, because of the way the world is evolving, the way the world is growing, it's really starting to shrink. When I was a child, the world was very big, and now as I get older, the world has become very small. And technology and communication is a big component of that. We can just get so close to people so quickly, so fast, when it just seemed to be like days away, weeks away. Communication wasn't that easy, you know, back in the 60s and 70s and even a little bit in the 80s. Then it just started evolving and growing. So, you know, when we take a look at all these people out there around the world, people are saying to themselves, I've got all these electronic devices, from a cell phone to a computer to a laptop. How can I monetize that? You know, and there's all these books, tapes, videos, audios, great lectures out there telling people each and every day that 9 to 5 offers no security, 7 to 3 offers no security, 8 to 4 offers no security. Graveyard shift puts you in a grave pretty quick. It's teaching people that, you know, having a regular job is a dead-end street. It's telling people that, you know, the reason why they call it a take-home paycheck is because we're too embarrassed to take it anywhere else. Then you get 3 to 4 weeks off, you know, for what they call vacation time. It's really good behavior. So the world is starting to awaken. They're coming out of the out of the living dead mode, you know, coming out of the stereotypical brainwashing protocols of son, daughter, go to school, get a great education, and go put yourself in somebody's assembly line, play in somebody else's playground for 40, 50 years of your life, and they will take care of you. They will offer you a false sense of security, which in today's times, in 2017, is very deceptive. So I think the beautiful thing is that people are evolving. They're not as cynical, skeptical, and jaded. However, they still don't know how to what's the word I'm looking for? How to transition correctly into the online marketing world, just because of past conditioning. Here in the online marketing world, there's a lot of independence, creativity, autonomy. There's a lot that we need to rely on ourselves for, and in the real world, we're not taught to do that so much. So the beautiful thing is, now that we know millions and millions of people are coming to the internet, when you've been in the game as long as I have, 37 years, this has got to be my 37th year, I believe, coming into it, maybe, I can't even know, 36, 37, 38. I got started in 1978, so whatever that is. The interesting thing is that we know that most people getting involved in a home-based business, we know that most people that have transitioned themselves into home-based business in the last 20 years are not making any money. And there's all kinds of reasons why. And so when the hierarchical powers to be, so to speak, and I don't even know their hierarchical powers, but you know what I mean by that is when the smarter people on the internet figure out that most people that come to the internet are not as functional, they don't have business acumen, they might have low confidence, low self-esteem, they look at problem solving. What they do is they create all these automated systems. So what we've had over the last probably 10 years at rapid speed is a big form of manipulation in getting money out of people's pockets by telling them automation will take them to the promised land. Well, I haven't seen that succeed. I haven't seen any drastic changes other than major companies starting up left and right. Like The industry used to be run by the big 6, big 7, big 8, big 10. Now it's like there's 10 new companies launching every 10 minutes. So putting together a business plan, my business partner, Tracy James, and myself, we've been studying this industry for a lot of years, and sometimes, you know, our skill set is pretty high. It's at a corporate level, and sometimes we're too smart for our own good. And so as we kind of fine tune our projects online, we kind of have this rude awakening. And I said to Tracy, I said, Tracy, something is wrong. And, you know, she said, Val, there's a whole lot of things wrong out there in the industry. And she's right. The industry's gone to hell in a handbasket, pretty much so. But I said, no, something's really wrong here. If you understand the universal spiritual principles, we have to get back to the root. We have to get back to the core. We got to get back to the cause and effect. Instead of doing what gurus do on the internet, treat effects with effects, and basically create a dysfunctional environment full of failures and people losing money, what we need to do is get back to the true essence of marketing, the self. And the self is telling me, as I study people's behavioral patterns on the internet, and I've got a degree in psychiatry and psychology just from being in this industry for a number of years, what is really resonating with me, and it's hard to do this because you have to come back down the ladder, but what's really resonating with me, that the intuitive thoughts that I'm getting are that people really need a break. They really need someone to create a simulated environment for them. They really need someone to create a business opportunity that resonates and vibrates at their frequency. And so I said to Tracy, I said, we need to come up with a $15 business opportunity. It can't be 5, it can't be 7, it can't be 20, it can't be 11, it can't be 12. It has to be 15 bucks. All right? And I'm not going to get into all the theories as to why $15, but I can tell you this. Anything over $20, people become really cynical, skeptical, and jaded. Okay? There's a resistance there. There's a psychological barrier there, anything over $20. 15, for some unknown reason that I'm not willing to get into right now, just seem to be the perfect price tag. So I said, as much as it's hard for me to come down and do a $15 business opportunity, especially when you're used to doing high ticket and, you know, generating millions of dollars in sales per year in marketing, what do? I mean, what does you create? And so we knew that we had the right price tag at 15 bucks. And then we said, well, the compensation plan we're going to use is a Oneup. We're going to use a Oneup. It's kind of stereotypically called a Oneup. I just call it an affiliate pay plan. It's by far the most powerful compensation plan out there. In theory, the only downfall, I guess, would be people. People are always the biggest downfall. But if people just did step 1 and step 2, the worst case scenario is they'd have an incredible lifestyle. Okay? So we chose the Oneup. We brought it down to a vibration, a frequency of $15. And then I said to Tracy, okay, let's talk about this for a second. We got $15. We got the Oneup. The Oneup totally destroys multi-level marketing pay plans. It's not even a multi-level marketing pay plan. It has no levels. It's all based on retail purchases and retail sales. So people that don't understand that call it a unilevel or call it a 2-tier system. It's not a 2-tier system. Okay, you can draw it out to be a 2-tier system if you want to do a 2-dimensional diagram, but in the true essence of it, it's just a retail transaction between you and another human being. There are no 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th levels. Okay, so now we had it down to $15. That's where people were vibrating at. You know, it's kind of like listening to a radio station. The most popular radio station might be 91.7. That's where you want to be at. You take the philosophy of Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett says, whatever you like to do, make that your hobby. Whatever the people love to do, make that your business. The people love $15. We made that our business. Now, $15, I'm being repetitive here, but so you really understand this and I understand it. $15, right? Okay? Oneup compensation plan, totally search and destroys everything else out there. And then we had to talk about the behavioral patterns of the people. There's a lot of thought that went into this, all right? And the answer was so simple. It's always been waiting there, but sometimes we make things so difficult. So what we discovered was the 2 things that drive this industry, the 2 things that drive the online world is, number 1, money. The only reason why people are in business is for money. And if they tell you anything different, just excuse their ignorance, okay? It's all about money. Gas stations are all about money. Grocery stores are all about money. Government is all about money. 9 to 5 is all about money. People go to work and sell their souls to a company. It's all strictly for the exchange of money. Okay? Even relationships can be an exchange in money. Men and women, husbands and wives, boyfriends and girlfriends, significant others in people's lives. It all comes down to money, unfortunately. So, money's number one. The second thing that runs and rules the online world is lead generation, list building, prospects. You need money and you need people. You take those two components out of the equation, it's game over. There's nothing to talk about. So I said to Tracy, we need to build our whole philosophy around money and people, prospects, leads. So we came up with an incredible idea based on the fact that all the gurus out there on the internet preach this, and thank you, gurus out there, you gave me something for once. List building. List building, they always say the money is in the list. List building is so paramount, so important. So we came up with Oneup, the comp plan list builder. Okay? OneUpListBuilder.com/whoever put you on this call, their username. So we decided that the product, and we had incredible products we could have put in, but we realized people wouldn't resonate with some of these incredible products. So we knew what people would resonate with. Number one, money, the Oneup compensation plan, a true infinite pay plan, $15, paying out commissions, $10 per person to infinity on a horizontal direct retail sales line is unbelievable. Imagine getting paid $10 to infinity for every person that enters your list. Okay, there's two things here I want to share with you. So we decided that the product on the surface is going to be databases to help people build lists. People want leads, they want lead generation, okay? So there's a new technology out there called RVM, ringless voicemail, and it's being pioneered. People don't truly understand it or understand its potential yet, but I'm not afraid of being one of the first to break ground in a whole brand new industry. It's what I made my life doing, is being a pioneer and getting paid handsomely to do it. So the whole point being is ringless voicemail is a technology that came out of Toronto, Canada. Okay, there's a company that invented a technology that allows people, if they have a cellular database, which means cellular phone numbers, to use this platform and drop messages into all these cell phones all over North America. There is no cost for the recipient of the message. So if I got a message in my cell phone, I'm not going to get charged, where traditionally I might. Okay, there's no cost. So I might go to my cell phone and say, wow, I got a message there. Dear cellular subscriber, if there's a way I could show you how to take that black cell phone that's presently right beside your ear right now and turn it into an extra $2,400 to $2,700 a month, would that be worth calling my 1-800 number? You know, I'm making that up right now, ad-libbing that. But you can create any dynamic, inspiring, empowering message you want and drop it in their voicemail. They charge anywhere from 2.5, 3.5, 4.9 cents, whatever. It really doesn't matter. Per connection, per cell phone. So nobody's really run with this. So I said, Tracy, we could be the first company to really run with it and do it right. So we went out and we bought 200 million cell phone numbers. We didn't want landlines. We didn't want email addresses. You know, everybody's got that stuff and they're unsuccessful with it in most cases. We wanted to come up with something different. We went to the second largest telemarketing firm that ran the campaigns for the Republican and Democratic parties in 2016, the election that Donald Trump won. And they used these numbers to basically survey people. So we went out and bought 200 million. And we said, let's take a really philanthropic approach to this. I said, Trace, why don't we just give away, we've got $15, let's give away 15,000 cellular phone numbers as the product. 15,000, when you break the list up, what it's worth, 15,000, they're worth about 250 to 400 bucks for 15,000. And then Tracy came up with a better idea. She said, why don't we just give them 25,000 on the website? We'll leave it 15,000, but let's just kind of over-deliver. Take a philanthropic approach and over-deliver. So as a bonus, kind of like a tip, we don't even mention it. We give away 25,000, 15 and 10,000. All right? It's probably worth 600 or 700 bucks. We give it away all for $15. And the really cool thing is The only thing Tracy and I get out of it as admins that run the website and make sure that everything, the functionality is in place and customer service is in place, and everyone lines up where they're supposed to line up and help promote and put out some promotional tools for y'all, is we get $5. Okay, and then we get an annual renewal, $5 to pay for hosting on the website. So this is not even compensating us for our time. This is just paying for, the crumbs, if you know what I'm saying. We're not getting paid for our time, considering how much time we spend with people. You all get $10 per sale. Now, to a person that has not really evolved in marketing, doesn't really understand marketing, they might say, well, that's $15. There's no money in that. We've got people right now making more money per hour, per day, per week in this $15 business opportunity, legitimate business opportunity, 100% tax deductible, than the majority of people in high tickets. You've got people running all over the internet saying make $1,000 a day, make $1,000 a day. Some of these people haven't made $1,000 in 4 or 5 months. We've got people making over $1,000 their first 3 days. We've got people making $140 to $180 a day, $420 to $710 a day. It's amazing when you see what's going on here. And thank you, Warren Buffett, for giving me the advice to pull something off like this. It's unbelievable. It's kind of like the Starbucks. It's kind of like the McDonald's. It's kind of like the Tim Hortons. This is kind of like the fast food outlet of affiliate marketing. We made it affordable for everybody. We're not asking for $100. We're not looking for auto ships. We don't have downlines to build. And the two major components here you're going to get, if somebody said to you, if you could get paid $10 for every lead that went your back office, could you get excited about that? The answer has to be yes. You see, the two components are this. Number one, you're getting 25,000 cellular database phone numbers for a fraction of the price. The other cool component to this is when I talk about list building is the people that are coming into this at $15 to purchase this, we record their data in a back office and give you access to it. These are people that have paid $15 to come in to buy a list so they can utilize this list in their business practices online. So not only are you getting the 15, really 25,000 K cellular database, but you're also getting access to the people within your success team that's coming into your organization. You get a full genealogy report in the back office, first name, last name, email address, phone number. Who are these people? These are people that are buyers. How do I know that? They spent $15. These are people that are in opportunities. These are people that seek information. These are people that seek contacts. These are people that seek leads. These are entrepreneurs. There is no better list. No better list you can buy. People ask me every day, Val, where can I buy the best leads? Well, a lead is only as good as the communicator. But now I can actually tell them the best leads you can find are at oneuplistbuilder.com, because these are people that are in the back office. They're fellow network marketers. They're fellow affiliate marketers. They're fellow entrepreneurs. They're fellow business people, all walks of the industry out there in business. People wanting to excel, people who want to succeed. And now you get to build a relationship with these people. How do you put a price tag on that? So when somebody says, nah, man, I don't need a $15 program in my life, not only are they not that smart, but they know nothing about marketing. And that's why we're crushing it. That's why we're crushing it right now. All right? Hundreds of people coming in daily from all over the world, because the world can afford $15 with no auto ship. The world can afford $15 with no auto ship. And the world now wants to make money. Okay? Second, third world countries, this is going to give them a ticket, the golden ticket to get off the streets. This is going to give them the golden ticket to feed their families. This is going to give them the golden ticket to have a second chance at life. I don't see too many other business opportunities out there on the net that think that way, that vibrate that way, that, resonate that way with the people. College university students. This thing could go viral, 80, 90,000 people overnight in a college university. They spread like wildfire on YouTube and Twitter and all that. This thing could go berserk. Attention college university students, how'd you like to graduate with a 6-figure, 7-figure income at the end of your 4 or 5 years of university or college? Isn't that amazing? The hell with student loans. Nobody needs a student loan when they're doing this business opportunity. Nobody needs a job, really. All you need to do is get down, close your eyes, visualize, focus on the end result. Don't set any Mickey Mouse goals that they teach at those quasi-motivational speaking seminars. You don't need goal setting. You don't need all that silly stuff, okay? All you need to know is make an agreement with yourself, make an agreement with the universe, whatever it is you want, will have it in your life. Don't want it, will have it in your life. And just say that, I will have success here in this $15 business opportunity. This thing is unbelievable. Let me tell you just my own personal testimonial on this. And there's more to it. I'll just give you a little bit. Number one, Tracy and I, although we created this business, we decided to put $15 each into the deal. I can't speak for Tracy, but I can speak for myself. Put $15 into the deal coming out of the gate because we wanted a story. We wanted to be in the trenches like everybody else. We didn't have to, but we did. So that $15 for me from December 19th to December 23rd, just before Christmas, allowed me to buy my wife an Apple Watch, almost $1,000. My son's sports equipment, almost $900, $857. And my daughter was brokenhearted. She wanted to go see Bruno Mars here in Edmonton, July 31st. All the great seats were gone, but life's an inside job. So I have connections. I was able to get her 2 tickets for $450 each, $900. So I made about $2,600 in purchases. Do you think I took that money out of my pocket? No, I'm too smart for that. That $15 that I was smart enough to plant December 19th gave me the $2,600. Actually, it probably gave me 3 times that in 3 days. I was able to put my son 2 days ago in a sports ball course that cost $220. Other families, other parents have to take that out of their savings account, have to take that out of their weekly paychecks. I don't. I just take it out of daily reserve. Whatever I'm making daily, bam. Ethan, what do you want to join now? Bam. Maya, what do you want now? Hey, Benita, what do you want here? Hey, you need new tires for the car? Bam. No money's coming out of our bank account. So we're living the dream. We're living like millionaires on a $15 lifestyle. $15 has propelled us into the stratosphere of purchasing things we want, all done through leveraging, all done through the commissions and profits that we're earning here. It's crazy. It's crazy. And if I were in multi-level marketing right now, or if I were in an affiliate program right now, I'd want this program so badly in my life just to allow people to make enough money to survive in my other program. You know how many people are falling out of multi-level marketing right now? Number one, because they don't know how to build it. Number two, they don't want anything to do with $100, $80, $70, $50 auto ships. People don't want to spend even $20 a month. People are dropping all these automated funnel tunnel systems left and right. They don't want to spend $20 a month, $29 a month for something they really don't need and don't know how to use. The industry is evolving, it's growing. And if you do not know how to protect yourself in this industry, and if you do not know how to predict the behavioral patterns of people in this industry, or if you're not hanging around with the people that know how to do these things with you in alliance with a mastermind group, you're pretty much done. The internet's just going to be a wet dream. It's just going to be like a damn lottery ticket. Everyone's going to tell you, join this, join that, join this, join that. You're going to get rich. You're going to get famous. You're going to make all this money. They're full of crap. You know it. I know it. They're full of crap, And that's why Tracy and I created this program. So if you're interested in evolving, growing, if you're interested in, aligning yourself with the philosophies of the greatest intellectual teachers in business, the Warren Buffetts, the Richard Bransons, the Bill Gateses, you can do that for $50. What you're really going to discover behind the scenes here will blow your mind. And when you're ready to upgrade to our Mentoring Millionaires package, which is $399, and you get to make $300 retail commission on a retail sale of an unbelievable business package there. This is going to rock your world. So why not take $15 one time out of pocket and let me teach you how to leverage that into, what do you want, 6 figures? Some of you want 7 figures? It so easily can be done. All you have to do is follow the steps, make a commitment to the completion of the task, don't have any excuses, don't let the cynical, skeptical, jaded parasites of the world intercept your dream, and give yourself permission to say yes. So when you get off this call in the next 30 seconds, I want you to make a promise to yourself that you're going to say yes. Get back to the person that put you in this presentation, and let's rock it out. Love you all in spirit. Have a great night.